Hello, fiberologists. I am Tony from the Fiberology Lab, and this is the weekly lab report for December 27th. This is it. It's the last week of 2021. Excitement, apprehension, anxiety, all those feels are going on right now as we start winding down our brick and mortar location in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So just keep in mind again this week, December 31st, Friday at 2 p.m., our doors close for the public in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. It's a little bit bittersweet. This is their second shop for opening up in Tennessee or Oak Ridge. But at the same time, we are so excited to take you along on our next adventure. Thank you so much for everyone locally and all our community outside of the local area. If it wasn't for all of you, we wouldn't be able to do this. And this just really helps fulfill our dream of being at the beach or being at the ocean and being able to find some new opportunities to grow together as a community. My whole goal was to teach more. I feel like I haven't been able to do that. So this will give me the opportunity to have a little different kind of time set up and be able to teach more and be able to engage with you. So this is bittersweet this week, but doesn't mean we're gone. We're taking the whole business. We've heard over and over the last couple of weeks, oh, you're closing. No, we're not closing. We're moving. So just keep that in mind. If you're local, we are open again 12 to 4 this week on Monday. And we will also still be in communication with Cheryl, our local long arm quilter. And she'll be dropping quilts off during the month of January. Now, locally, we will be available for pickup. And we'll still have our sit-in stitches and our sit-in sews during the month of January. Just watch the emails as we start, as they start coming through, and paying attention to those details if you're local. So last hurrah. This is the last hurrah for right now. So we have we've just carried on our sales from last week where we have 50% off on our batiks, our blenders. We have a whole rack of fabric that's 50% off. It is marked already in the app and online. And then we also have 75% off of a bunch of other stuff. Now those things, because of the way they are, we just can't put those online, but watch those live sales Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we'll show some of those things during those sales, just so you guys on the online community feel connected with us. Don't forget, we're still doing our 3-yard quilt challenge for Tula Pink. If you haven't seen those guidelines and those that information, check out our Mighty Networks new platform. We have a new platform called Mighty Networks. It allows us to have a forum and engage, and I'm be able to do some live teaching in it and some recorded teaching in it. And we're trying to slowly move from Facebook and see how this works. I've heard really good reviews. I see a lot of people already over there starting to populate those feeds. Thank you so much for taking that chance and being guinea pigs. Yes, guinea pigs. We are a lab. We do experiment. So I'm hoping you're enjoying that process too. So if you're curious about our Mighty Networks and our 3-yard Tula Challenge where you can win a $200 quilt kit, just check on the link in the description below to how to do that. What else is coming up? January 3rd, a week from today, is going to be a new chapter in the Fiberology Lab. I will be live in YouTube and on Facebook. We're going to try out some new things about 9 o'clock Eastern time zone, January 3rd. We'll announce our Tula challenge winner, and then I'll just have a conversation. It's not going to be a sell. It's just going to be a conversation on Monday morning. It's kind of what we're doing here, but it will be recorded. It'll be live. And you can watch it after we do it, because it'll be recorded into Facebook and on YouTube to watch at a later time. What else we got going on? Oh, this is important. I need to talk to you just a little bit. This is one of the things I'll talk about next week in January 3rd for our morning coffee. I haven't thought of a really fun name. Monday mornings with me. I don't know. We'll think of something next week. But we're doing a CEO club. Learn to be the CEO of your sewing room or your sewing studio. We're going to, AKA UFO Club. You guys have been asking me to host something like this for over 6 months, maybe even last January you asked. Well, just so you know, we're going to do it, but it's going to be called the CEO Club. There will be prizes, there will be incentives, and there will be a special a forum in our Mighty Networks for this as well. But watch January 3rd, and you'll have all the details for you to go through that process. Why I'm telling you now is that you can go through and start making your lists. Don't be overwhelmed. Just pick anywhere from 6 to 10 items and write it down on a list. You don't even have to pull them out and organize them. You don't. Just keep it simple. Just in your mind, you all know what UFOs you have, or completed executed objects you have in your sewing studio or yarn studio. If you're a yarn person, this applies to you. So it could be a yarn thing. It could be a sweater or a shawl. Just as much time to do those than it does to do a quilt. So anyway, putting that little seed in your head. So next Monday when you watch us live, you'll have some more details on how to participate and help you motivate yourself into the new year. What else we got? So this week, block of the months, just keep it in mind. Block of the month are always charged on the 1st. Well, the 1st is a holiday, so we probably won't charge them until the 3rd this month for January, and then we'll ship them out within the next week. So keep that in mind as well. Block of the month's coming up, dude. If you have not called us and given us your information, please do so we can be all ready for you when we run those cards on the 3rd, and we will try to call you this week to make sure everyone's up to date as well. So that is our weekly lab report. A lot of information, always a lot going on. You're going to see a lot of different things happening over the next month, probably the next quarter. So I'm going to say January through March, we're going to go with the flow. We're going to see what fits right and what works right, how I can work in my schedule. Just keep in mind, 2 weeks we will be in Florida as we are assessing where we want to plant ourselves, and we're taking you along. You're going to help say yay or nay, or give us ideas on what we should be looking for, because we want to make sure you're a part of this experience. I don't want to go down alone. I'm taking y'all with me. So just know that January is going to be a little fluid, and February, March, I think we'll be back on our feet pretty strongly. So just kind of enjoy the ride and help be a part of it. Be a part of it. Give us some feedback. So if you have any questions, you can email me at info@fiberologylab.com. Or you can call me 865-294-5612. And if I don't see you this week, Happy New Year. We're glad this is another COVID year out of the way, but next year is going to be awesome as we start doing things a little differently and hopefully engaging with you at a more intimate level. So you guys have a great one. Have a great week. I'll see you on January 3rd. And remember, we are friends, fibers, and fun.